The European Union was built from the ashes of war. After centuries of conflict, European nations came together to promise peace, unity, and prosperity. What began with just 6 countries in 1957 has grown into a union of 27 nations, representing nearly 500 million people. The EU has become more than an economic project. It is a political experiment unlike any other, a community where nations share borders, a currency, and laws. For decades, it stood as a symbol of cooperation in a divided world. But today, the future of the EU stands at a crossroads. The challenges are immense. Brexit shook the foundations of unity. The war in Ukraine has tested Europe's security and forced it to rethink its dependence on Russian energy. The rise of nationalism, from Hungary to Italy, questions the very idea of shared sovereignty. Economic inequality between North and South continues to create division. And the refugee crisis has sparked intense debate about borders, identity, and solidarity. Can the EU survive these storms? Supporters argue that Europe is stronger together. They point to achievements like Erasmus, which gave millions of students the chance to study abroad, to the euro, which has become a global currency, and to Europe's leadership on climate change and human rights. For them, the EU is proof that unity is not only possible but necessary in a world dominated by giants like the United States and China. But critics see something else. They argue that Brussels has too much power, that national cultures and choices are being sacrificed, and that the EU has grown too large and too slow to respond to crises. Brexit was their warning, that even the most established members can walk away. The truth is, the EU's survival depends on whether its people still believe in its vision. Will young Europeans see it as a source of opportunity or bureaucracy? Will governments choose cooperation or division? The future of Europe is being written right now. If the EU survives, it could become the world's first true superpower built on democracy and cooperation. If it fails, it may return to what history has shown before: competition, division, and conflict.